Well, joining me now, former Republican presidential candidate, former Arkansas governor, Mike Huckabee. Governor, good to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Lou.
This is an anniversary. It's the second week to the day of the Trump presidency. I mean, can you believe it's only been 2 weeks? Seriously.
No, I mean, he has been full throttle from the moment he put his hand on the Bible. This guy it's really been shock and awe. And I think one of the things the media has seen is that they can't keep up with him. In fact, I tweeted today that they're still playing checkers and he's playing chess, and he's working so far out in front of them that they just can't stand it. But it's amazing what he has pushed forward to do in just 2 short weeks.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's clear that the Trump White House is doing something that previous administrations, at least the last 2, or perhaps I think we can include most of the third, that is the Clinton administration, they did not work that far ahead. I mean, it's clear that President Trump has people laying things out days and days in advance and are moving strategically here. There's no accident to the fact that this is moving at this tempo.
Well, and one of the things, Lou, that we're seeing is this is what happens when an executive who is used to getting things done collides with the government, which typically says, let's slow walk everything because we need to justify all the people we have working here. This is a guy who immediately went in and floored the doggone accelerator, and he hasn't let up on it yet. And I think a lot of Americans are saying, bravo, he's doing exactly what he said he would do. How unusual and how refreshing it is for a politician to do that.
And the mood of the country is, the national liberal media is getting downright, I mean, they're getting increasingly vicious. At the same time, we're seeing every sign, whether we look at markets, whether we look at surveys, the American people are responding to the prospect of what this man is going to get done, and they've done so since November 8th.
There's so much excitement out in the country because even people that didn't vote for Trump are having to say to themselves, you know what, this guy's really taking this job seriously. He came to work with his lunch pail and his hard hat. And thank God we finally have somebody who's paying attention to the things that matter, like jobs and a regulatory environment that's been strangling businesses and causing people not to be able to get a job. It is a new day because there's a new sheriff in town, and the media hate it. They can't stand it, and what they really don't get is that the American people have pretty much just dismissed them out of hand and no longer are paying attention to them.
And a lot of people are not paying attention to the national liberal media and what is going on. We're watching corporation after corporation attack this president's executive orders, attack his policies, and they're doing it as individual CEOs of individual companies, not waiting for the Chamber of Commerce or the Business Roundtable, perhaps because they think those lobbyists probably would look a little bad here putting forth their case right now. But we are watching the corporate masters of the national left-wing media, whether it's the Washington Post and Jeff Bezos, whether it's the New York Times and Carlos Slim, whether it is CBS News, whomever it might be. Their corporate masters are giving the go-ahead to go left, go hard against this president.
Well, Lou, the New York Times, I call it the New York Slimes. They used to be the paper of record, but they've become the paper of broken record, saying the same things over and over again, and it's so tiresome that, again, I just think that they have marginalized themselves out of any sense of credibility, and only the far left are taking them seriously and treating them as a legitimate news source to get objective and fair reporting. Most people have said, forget about them.
That trust proving to be quite fungible. Governor, great to have you with us. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. Mike Huckabee.